Hello there, and welcome back to a Star Wars story. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to let YouTube know that the Force is strong with this channel. We are on the eve of the Season 1 finale for Ahsoka, so I'm going to go out on a limb with my wildest theory as we wrap up our look at this series. What is Baylan Skoll sensing out there? That's been the biggest question we've all had. And I have my own thoughts on that, and it is tied into an iconic story that is now Star Wars Legends, formerly the Expanded Universe. I think he's sensing Abeloth, the self-styled, beloved Queen of the Stars, and also known as the Bringer of Chaos. Abeloth was an extremely powerful Force entity. Her dark side powers and immortality derived from her being corrupted by drinking from the font of power and bathing in the pool of knowledge. She first lived as the Servant, a mortal woman who served the powerful ones on a jungle planet over 100,000 years before the Battle of Yavin. Throughout her life, she became the Mother. She kept the peace between the father's warring son and daughter and became a loving member of the family. Unfortunately, she was still mortal. She grew old while the father and their children lived on, and she feared she would lose her precious family. In a desperate attempt to hold on to the life she so loved, she drank from the font of power and bathed in the pool of knowledge. Her actions corrupted her, transforming the mother into the twisted, immortal enemy known as Abeloth. When the father discovered her crime, he departed the planet with his children and left Abeloth stranded. The son and the daughter enlisted the help of the Killik hives from Alderaan, using them as workers to create massive technological artifacts like Centerpoint Station and Sinkhole Station to imprison Abeloth. According to the Killik Thurit hive, Abeloth managed to escape her prison whenever the current of the Force was altered and the flow of time changed. Each time she escaped, the son and the daughter would return to the Killiks and defeat Abeloth, locking her back in her prison. This cycle repeated itself for thousands of years until the death of the father and his children 21 years before the Battle of Yavin. When Jacen Solo fell to the dark side 40 years after the Battle of Yavin and became the Sith Lord Darth Caedus in an attempt to change his vision of a future where the Sith ruled over the Throne of Balance and his daughter Alana, he unintentionally awoke Abeloth. She began to escape from her prison with the destruction of Centerpoint Station during Caedus' war against the Jedi, which threw the galaxy into turmoil. Abeloth was discovered and hunted down by Luke Skywalker and his son Ben Skywalker, as well as the lost tribe of Sith. Both the Jedi and the Sith constantly fought her and even destroyed some of her avatars. Ultimately, Abeloth took the form of Senator Rokari Kim and successfully got herself elected as Chief of State of the Galactic Alliance. However, her remaining avatar bodies were killed, and she was then destroyed by Luke Skywalker and Darth Krayt in the realm of Beyond Shadows. Despite her death, Luke and the Jedi were not convinced Abeloth was dead for good, and thus began searching for the planet Mortis. Luke intended to locate and obtain the same dagger used to kill the ones decades earlier during his father's encounter with them, to ensure that if Abeloth eventually returned, the Jedi would have a way to kill her permanently. Abeloth was introduced as the primary antagonist in the 9-part Star Wars Fate of the Jedi novel series, which was published between 2009 and 2012, and was authored by Aaron Alston, Christy Golden, and Troy Denning, with the character debuting in the first novel, Alston's Fate of the Jedi Outcast. She was first identified by name in the third installment, 2009's Fate of the Jedi Abyss by Troy Denning. Her influence was first shown in the 2008 novel Millennium Falcon, written by James Luceno, in the form of the Jedi Seth Helen, becoming psychotic and inquiring about using droids against Mandalorians. The cause of his psychosis was not revealed to be Abeloth's influence until Fate of the Jedi Abyss. and a battle between the droids and Mandalorians was eventually incorporated into the 2013 novel Crucible, which was written by Troy Denning to complete the Fate of the Jedi storyline and is chronologically the last novel of the Star Wars Legends continuity. Abeloth was first pictured in 2011's Topps Star Wars Galaxy Series 6 trading card by Shea Stanfer, showing a sketch of a tentacled figure in an undefined form. The following year's reference book, The Essential Guide to Warfare, includes the only other official illustration of Abeloth, made by Drew Baker, depicting her Callista Ming avatar being attacked by the Jedi and the Sith. As always, there is a bit of truth in Legends. Building off the Night Sisters and the Great Mothers, what better twist to connect all of these disparate mythologies, if you will, together than bringing the mother full circle as a mother within the Night Sisters. This very planet that they're on could be the same planet that in Legends the father, son, and daughter fled from and left the mother alone and abandoned. Now again, all of this comes from Star Wars Legends. All of the story of Abeloth come from Star Wars Legends material. But we know Filoni's influence on the series, and we know that George Lucas's continued influence in terms of building upon Mortis, the father, the son, and the daughter. Filoni has said time and time again that he has plans to return to that story and to reveal exactly what was going on. And I have to wonder if this is going to set the stage for what that is. Obviously, this is just a wild theory and some fun speculation before the season finale tomorrow, but I was really excited to share that with all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Above all else, and most importantly, stay safe, take care of others, and remember that the Force will be with you always.